Have you ever opened your kitchen cabinet and thought, why do I own so much stuff and still feel stressed? When I started living more minimally, the kitchen was one of the hardest places to simplify. I kept buying things that seemed useful, but mostly just created clutter. In this video, I'm sharing the kitchen items I stopped buying as a minimalist, not because they're bad, but because I realized I truly didn't need them. If your kitchen feels crowded or overwhelming, this might help you rethink what's actually worth owning. Number 1. Single-purpose gadgets. The first thing I stopped buying was single-purpose kitchen gadgets. Things like avocado slicers, banana cutters, egg separators, or fancy garlic tools. Each one promises to save time, but together they take up drawers, cabinets, and mental space. I realized a good knife and a cutting board can do most of these jobs just fine. Fewer tools mean less clutter, easier cleaning, and faster cooking. Now, before buying any gadget, I ask, can something I already own do this? Most of the time, the answer is yes. Number 2. Matching dish sets I don't actually need. At one point, I thought I needed a full matching set of plates, bowls, mugs, and glasses, even for guests I rarely host. As a minimalist, I stopped buying extra dishware just in case. Instead, I kept only what I use weekly. Fewer dishes actually helped me wash dishes faster, keep my sink clear, avoid piling things up. Having less made my kitchen feel calmer, not incomplete. Number 3. Cheap storage containers. Another thing I stopped buying was cheap plastic containers that crack, stain, or lose their lids. They never last, and they always turn into clutter. Now I use a few high-quality containers, reusable glass jars, what I already have before buying more. Minimalism taught me that quality beats quantity, especially in the kitchen. Number 4. Duplicates of the same item. At one point, I owned multiple spatulas, wooden spoons, strainers, and measuring cups without realizing it. I stopped buying duplicates once I started checking what I already owned. Now I keep 1 or 2 of each essential, the best version I actually like using. This made my drawers easier to open and my cooking more enjoyable. Number 5. Impulse decor for the kitchen. As a minimalist, I also stopped buying impulse kitchen decor. Signs, random jars, trendy organizers, they look nice online, but often collect dust in real life. Instead, I focus on clear counters, natural light, a few functional items that look good. A clean, uncluttered kitchen feels more beautiful than extra decorations. Number 6. Bulk items I never finish. Finally, I stopped buying bulk items just because they were on sale. Extra sauces, spices, gadgets, or pantry items often expired before I used them. Now I buy smaller quantities, only what I know I'll use. This reduced food waste and kept my pantry organized. Minimalism didn't make my kitchen boring. It made it peaceful, functional, and easy to maintain. By stopping these purchases, I saved money, reduced clutter, and made cooking feel less stressful. If your kitchen feels overwhelming, try not buying anything new for a while and see how much you already have. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.